Gothic literature. Stories steeped in darkness, tales of terror that chill the bone. These stories whisper of ancient evils, of crumbling castles and the creatures that lurk within. They speak of forbidden knowledge, of the thin veil between life and death. Gothic literature explores the darkness within, the fears that haunt our dreams. Gothic literature emerged in the late 18th century, captivating readers with its eerie atmosphere and supernatural themes. These stories often explored the darker aspects of human nature, delving into madness, obsession, and the seductive power of evil. Dracula, written by Bram Stoker and published in 1897, stands as a towering masterpiece of the genre, a chilling exploration of vampirism and its unsettling implications. Dracula tells the story of a centuries-old vampire, Count Dracula, and his attempt to relocate from his decaying castle in Transylvania to the bustling streets of Victorian London. This move is not just a change of scenery for the ancient vampire, but a calculated plan to expand his reign of terror. Driven by a thirst for new blood and a desire to spread his curse of undeath, Dracula's motivations are as dark and twisted as the shadows he inhabits. Dracula's arrival in England sets off a chain of events that will forever alter the lives of those who cross his path. A small group of determined individuals, each with their own reasons for fighting, band together to confront this ancient evil. They stand as the last line of defense between Dracula and his sinister goal of spreading his dark influence across the land. The novel unfolds through a series of diary entries, each one adding a layer of depth and perspective to the chilling narrative. Letters filled with desperate pleas and ominous warnings and ship logs detailing eerie voyages further immerse the reader in the unfolding horror. These documents create a tapestry of fear and suspense, allowing the reader to experience the terror from multiple viewpoints. As the story progresses, we witness the devastating effects of Dracula's curse on the innocent, turning loved ones into monstrous beings. The growing terror of those who realize the true nature of their enemy is palpable as they come to understand the full extent of Dracula's power and malice. The desperate struggle to stop him before it's too late becomes a race against time, filled with peril and sacrifice. Each character's journey is fraught with danger, as they face not only the physical threat of Dracula, but also the psychological torment he inflicts. The Gothic imagery of Victorian London, with its foggy streets and shadowy corners, serves as the perfect backdrop for this tale of horror. Dracula's hypnotic gaze and supernatural abilities make him a nearly unstoppable force, adding to the sense of dread that permeates the story. Yet it is the character's resolve and unwavering determination that provide a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. The climactic confrontation between Dracula and the group of heroes is a testament to the power of courage and unity in the face of overwhelming evil. In the final moments of the battle, the true cost of their struggle is revealed, leaving a lasting impact on all who survive. The aftermath of the battle is a somber reminder of the sacrifices made and the enduring legacy of those who fought against the darkness. As the story comes to a close, the image of Dracula's castle, now abandoned and crumbling, serves as a haunting symbol of the evil that once resided there. A symphony of horror is not just a tale of terror, but a profound exploration of the human spirit's resilience in the face of unimaginable darkness. Count Dracula, an ancient evil lurking in the shadows of his crumbling castle, hatches a daring plan. England, with its teeming population, will be his new hunting ground. He will blend in, a predator among prey, and spread his curse of undeath, creating a new generation of vampires to rule the night alongside him. The Count embarks on a perilous voyage from Transylvania to England, concealing himself aboard the merchant ship Demeter. The journey is fraught with danger. The crew, unaware of the evil they carry, fall victim one by one to the Count's thirst. Their fates, recorded in the ship's log, paint a chilling picture of the horror that awaits England. Section 4, Van Helsing's crew, warriors of the night. This group of brave souls has dedicated their lives to fighting the forces of darkness that threaten humanity. They are not just warriors, they are protectors, guardians of the light in a world that is increasingly shrouded in shadow. Arrayed against the insidious evil of Dracula stands a small but resolute group, united in their determination to combat the darkness. Each member brings their own unique skills and strengths to the table, forming a formidable team that is greater than the sum of its parts. They are bound by a common purpose: to rid the world of the vampire scourge and restore peace to the land. Jonathan Harker, a young solicitor who first encountered the Count's horror in Transylvania, becomes a crucial source of information about their enemy. His first-hand experience with Dracula's malevolence provides the group with invaluable insights into the vampire's weaknesses and strategies. Jonathan's courage and determination are unwavering, even in the face of unimaginable terror. Mina Murray, Jonathan's fiancée, and her friend Lucy Westenra find themselves drawn into the fight, their strength and courage tested like never before. Mina's intelligence and resourcefulness make her an indispensable member of the team, while Lucy's bravery and resilience inspire those around her. Together they prove that even in the darkest of times, the light of hope can shine through. Leading the charge against Dracula is Professor Abraham Van Helsing, a Dutch doctor of immense intellect and unwavering resolve. Van Helsing's extensive knowledge of vampire lore and his scientific approach to combating the supernatural make him the ideal leader for this ragtag group of vampire hunters. His wisdom and experience are the foundation upon which their efforts are built. Van Helsing, well versed in the lore of vampires, becomes the group's strategist and guide, sharing his knowledge and providing the tools necessary to combat this ancient evil. He teaches them how to use crucifixes, holy water, and wooden stakes to defend themselves and defeat their undead foes. His leadership is the glue that holds the group together, ensuring that they remain focused and united in their mission. He is their beacon of hope in the face of growing darkness. As the night grows darker and the shadows lengthen, Van Helsing's unwavering faith and determination light the way for his companions. Together, they stand as a bulwark against the encroaching evil, their courage and resolve shining brightly in the face of overwhelming odds. The battle is far from over, but with Van Helsing and his warriors of the night leading the charge, there is hope that the dawn will come. Section 5, Lucy's Fall, a descent into darkness. Lucy Westenra, a beautiful and vibrant young woman, becomes one of Dracula's first victims in London. Her charm and vivacity make her an irresistible target for the ancient vampire. As she strolls through the foggy streets and cemeteries of Victorian London, she remains unaware of the dark fate that awaits her. Drawn to her by her vitality, Dracula preys upon her during the night, draining her life force with each passing encounter. Each night, as Lucy lies in her bed, she feels an inexplicable sense of dread, as if a dark presence is watching her, waiting for the right moment to strike. Lucy's health deteriorates rapidly, her once rosy complexion turning deathly pale. Her friends and family watch in horror as the once lively and spirited young woman becomes a shadow of her former self. Her energy wanes and she becomes increasingly frail and weak. Strange puncture marks appear on her neck, a chilling sign of the curse that consumes her. These marks, small yet unmistakable, are a testament to the sinister force that has taken hold of her. The sight of the puncture wounds sends shivers down the spines of those who care for her. Despite the best efforts of Dr. John Seward, a suitor of Lucy's, and the growing suspicion of something unnatural at play, the true nature of her ailment remains elusive. Dr. Seward, along with his colleagues, tries every known remedy, but nothing seems to halt the relentless decline of Lucy's health. Lucy succumbs to the vampire's curse. Her final moments are filled with a haunting mix of fear and resignation. As she gasps for breath, the life force within her is extinguished, leaving behind a lifeless shell. Her transformation into one of the undead marks a turning point in the story, highlighting the very real danger Dracula poses and the devastating consequences of his unchecked hunger. Lucy's fall serves as a grim reminder of the darkness that lurks in the shadows, waiting to consume the unsuspecting. Her transformation is not just a personal tragedy, but a symbol of the broader threat that Dracula represents to all of humanity. The once vibrant young woman is now a creature of the night, driven by an insatiable thirst for blood. Her friends and loved ones are left to grapple with the horror of her fate and the realization that they too could fall victim to the same dark force. The story of Lucy's descent into darkness is a chilling tale of love, loss, and the relentless pursuit of power by an ancient evil.